What's up, YouTube? Mike from Mass here. Mass Aquariums, Monday night, and I figured I'd give you a all-tank update here since all the lights are on and everything looks pretty nice, as well as a epic fish keepers screw-ups after this planted tank update. I did something stupid and I'm not proud of it, and well, let's just add it to the list of fish keeper screw-ups that Mass Aquariums does for you. But the planted tank is looking good. I haven't done a water change in 6 weeks. I do have a tiny bit of brown diatoms on this Anubias right here, but nothing too crazy. I did remove a bunch of needle leaf Java fern. It wasn't growing all that well, and it's where the majority of the blackbeard was. I gotta get this crip out of here. This guy's not doing good. All the other crips are growing like crazy, spreading. I mean, everything's doing awesome. I did see this cool Blixa right here. This one right here. Huck, get out of here. It floated off the mother and just stuck into this Anubias, and I thought I'd give it a whirl and let it sit there, and it's growing some really gnarly roots. Awesome. And it looks really cool. This empty space where the fish now can hang out was where the needle leaf was. But look at these tiny, not tiny, look at these awesome runners. How long that runner is till it reached here. And then here. I mean, those are just long, long runners. So, like I said, low maintenance on this tank. Hardly ever do a water change, and everything is healthy and growing. A few root tabs now and again, and that's about it. So this tank is looking really nice. I love not having to worry about it too much. My CO2 lasts me like friggin' a year. 5-pound tank, 12 months easy. This guy, Hucky Butts, will not leave me alone. 7 months old, 80 pounds. Come on, Huck. You have a treat. So let's come on, Huck. Let's go downstairs. Give you an update on the other two. I just did a water change in the new Fluval Evo. So mind the little cloudiness. I just did a nice, probably about a 40% water change, and cleaned out these chambers and moved a few things around. That'll be for another video. But the tank is looking sweet. I got some corals in, and I have more corals coming tomorrow. I got a ton of corals coming tomorrow. I went a little crazy. I might have to put a bunch in the 40-gallon. But we got this, I wish the water was a little clearer. This maize coral, and this mushroom, this hammer. We got a nice little, when the blues are on, these cans are all yellow and purple. It's friggin' gorgeous. And this little frag of Zoas, and then this Duncan I'm removing. It's not glued in or anything. It's just kind of like my water quality coral. It's weird. I gotta take this out for Rico's reef tank. I just wanted to sort of test the water quality. Anytime I have any water issues, this Duncan, he's usually in my 40, always like closes up and doesn't open until the water's fine. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put him in the 10 and see what's up with the water. And as you can see, super open, super extended. All right, Huck. Huck, you ready? Come here. Come on. Sit. Give me paw. Paw. Good boy. Other paw. Other paw. Good boy. Down. Down. That's a good boy. What a good boy. 7 months old. He knows all his commands. Anywho, beautiful clownfish pair here. Da Vinci Mocha and Platinum or Wyoming White. I think it's a Wyoming White, but it's just two gorgeous fish that I could not resist getting. And they've paired up, and sometimes they go at it. A lot of times they're just swimming together. And tank is coming along nicely. Again, sorry for the cloudiness. I just did a water change literally about 5 minutes ago. I finished, so water's a little cloudy, but this tank is going to fill out with corals unbelievable, because it's not going to take that many frags to place and then once they start growing and taking over, it'll be real quick. Loving it so far. Settling in nicely. Brown algae is disappearing, so it really is settling in nice. Now, here is the giant mistake at my basement, MAB headquarters. It's kind of almost dry, but it takes up pretty much the entire quarter of this basement. I was making RO water, and I run the line, the waste line, right out the basement door, and I put it in my gutter, because the gutter goes into the ground and pumps out. Of course, there's the boiler. I always say, don't worry about the boiler. It never goes up. And I got home from work, threw the line in, cranked the water on, went upstairs, had dinner, did tubs and stories and TV and all that crap, and finally put the kids to bed, and then came down here, and the whole basement was just about flooded because the wastewater line got knocked out of the gutter when I closed the door, and it was basically sitting right at the bottom of the door, right underneath the door, pouring the wastewater into the basement. And I do not have a energy efficient, if you will, RODI unit. It is just about a 4-to-1. So for every gallon of RO water I get 4 gallons of wastewater. Good news is AquaFX will be sponsoring my 200 gallon per hour with the double membrane no waste add-on. So I'll be able to make RO super quick, 200 gallons a day. That's ridiculous, and the waste will be hardly any, so that saves. But anyway, all this is all soaked and was drying out, and this thing looks like a shadow. It was like so much water. Soaked a lot of it up, then took the gravel back and gravel back that out, so that was fun. Finally got some real good wet use out of this vac. Anyway, here is the 40. Sorry about the boiler, blues and whites. I did not adjust the lights for video today, so sorry if it looks a little weird, but the tank is just crystal clear since I changed what was in my filter, and the corals look amazing. Every coral is just big and plump and always opens up, and just all the corals I fragged are spreading like absolute wildfire. Like, I'm just putting little pieces and they're just going everywhere. Like, I'm just really happy with the tank. Ever since I took the bird's nest out with the cyano on it, and I know cyano means too much nutrients, but ever since I took that out, and maybe it was messing with the flow or whatever, but everything has just been growing so good. I don't know if you remember, but this coral right here was the size of maybe a little bit smaller than a quarter when I first got it. Now it's about the size of a softball. I could not be happier with this 40 gallon right now. Very happy with the way everything's been going this month. Everybody knows it can change in an instant, so I'm just going to try to stay on top of it. I'm literally not doing anything crazy. The only thing in my filter is the sponge, which the polyfilter pad, the ChemiPure Blue, and filter floss. I took the sponge out. It was just a pain to keep rinsing off, and it was just the filter floss really polishes the water. So ever since I've been doing that, been about a month or 6 weeks, I haven't had one problem with this tank, and I cannot wait to my basement to dry and for this 13.5 to just start getting colorful. This brown algae will be going away. It'll be starting to get filled with corals. I'll get it dialed in, and it should look sweet. Hashtag Rico's Nano Challenge 2018. Alright folks, this is Mike from Mass. Monday night, all tank update. Getting ready to set up the 135 soon, I hope. Huckleberry, say peace.